Okay, let me in fact quickly rope in at this point Vinita Hariharan as well. Vinita Hariharan, the fact of course is that this took place on a college campus. That is what made it all the more shocking and audacious. Students should feel safe when they are in schools and in colleges, but here this woman had to face this kind of an incident. What do you make of the sentence finally given to the accused, and what further must be done to ensure that women do not fall prey to such predators, particularly in safe spaces like schools and colleges and educational institutions?
No, absolutely. This incident taking place in a public institution such as Anna University, which is such a revered university across not only across the country but across the world too. And we have such an incident where a biryani vendor is given access to the campus, unfettered access, so to speak. Of course, the verdict and the punishment is noteworthy, and it would be set a precedent for such crimes not to happen again. But then we have to reflect on the larger ecosystem in the country, where public institutions are increasingly becoming unsafe for women and for the girl students. If you look at the entire ecosystem of the POCSO cases in the country, in Tamil Nadu specifically, if you see between 23 and 24, there was about a 52% increase in the number of POCSO cases in Tamil Nadu, but 12,000 POCSO cases filed between 2019 and 2024, with just about 7,000 disposed and with about 4,400 actually pending. Now, this particular case received a lot of protests, but also because of the proximity of this criminal with the political forces that be in Tamil Nadu, and with the opposition parties protesting, and it got a lot of public limelight, and so perhaps the judicious and the expeditious manner in which the POCSO case was dealt with. But this every case cannot be such a case of political importance or political nexus. So therefore, there needs to be an overall regulation against such incidents to happen again and again in universities. We also have to reflect on the larger case of how drug abuse and substance abuse has become the norm in colleges and universities in South India, especially in Kerala and Tamil Nadu, and also, of course, Punjab in the north. But these are things that we need to reflect upon. And this particular case also, we need to actually debate and see and discuss and come out with norms as to how women can be safe in public institutions. Or how about, there is this internal complaints committee that is there in institutions, but these are all just on paper. Nothing is actually happening. What about, checking the credentials of these criminals, of these vendors who come into these institutions? We need to have Aadhaar linked, credentials checked on the portals of institutions, and we cannot give such unchecked access to vendors in campuses. And there needs to be a foolproof security systems, along with, of course, improving the CCTV surveillance and all of these mechanisms which are already in place but needs to be doubled up and scaled up in universities. And most importantly, I think political nexus is something that needs to be checked for the staff and for the vendors in universities across India.
Yes, Shamshavi Shrine, let me drop you in here as well.